Hello there, Karan here, and in this video we are going to talk about a very interesting exercise that I think all of you who are starting with batch should do is go to ChatGPT and ask it that give me 20 exercises or 10 exercises with which I can check if I have basic knowledge of batch or not. So what I have done is I have done the same. I said I am learning very basics of batch programming. Give me 20 exercises to get clarity of implementation of my basics knowledge, and then I get a little carried away. Then I ask 20 simple but interactive, cool looking batch scripts that I can show off. So I'm also giving instruction to ChatGPT that it should not limit the suggestions to only internal CMD commands. It's allowed to use external commands and give the awesome colorful output. So let's see which 20 exercises ChatGPT has prepared for me. And in this video, we are trying to get as many as we can within 10 minutes, and meanwhile I will also try to explain the way why we are doing or solving exercise with which code and how, why I choose that approach. I will try to be as much explanatory as possible. So let's start. So first things first, it says write batch script to display hello world on the console. So let's see if we can do that. So first of all, I'll just say echo is simply a way of saying print in batch, and I'll say hello, and then I'll say world, hello world. I'll save this, and I've saved this file in my D drive, so I've already opened a terminal in D drive. I'll just call my demo file, and it has printed hello world. It has also printed a lot of stuff that we do not need, so I will turn the echo off in my interactive mode, CLS demo again. Now it's just printing hello world, which is great, which is what we wanted. Perfect. Next is that create a script that asks the user for their name and then displays a personalized greetings. If many of you already know how to do all those things, bravo. I think with each exercise we are going to get a little bit more advanced, and you can see the first exercise just needed one command, although this one will need more than one. So I'll just turn the echo off. This is echo off is for turning off the prompt, and CLS is for clearing the screen. Now we need to get the user input, so name is equal to your name, and then I'll say echo hello percentage name percentage how are you. Let's try to run this demo. Your name, my name is KBC. Hello KBC, how are you? Perfect, it's working fine. Let's see what's the next one. Write a script to calculate the sum of two numbers entered by the user. Sum of two numbers entered by the user. So I'll say underscore num1. Please note that I do not need to rename or change the name of my variables. I'm just doing for the sake of good practice. I will say it is very good practice if you name your variables in a way that they explain what they are doing, because when third person reads your code, he will be very happy that you are a very professional programmer if you name the variables in a way that they almost explain the functions that they are performing. So now we have taken two numbers from the user. We need to do addition, so we'll use /a for arithmetic operation, and we'll say sum equals to percentage num1 plus percentage num2, and in the end we will say echo sum is percentage sum percentage. Let's see if it works. Number 1 I'll say 3, number 2 let's say 7, the sum is 10. Perfect, it works fine. Create a script that checks if the given number is even or odd. Okay, so if I remember, the property of even numbers is that they are divisible by 2. You can completely divide the numbers by 2. So let me delete this. We don't need another number, we just need number 1, and we say enter number, and what you can do is, instead of addition, you need to check the remainder, the modulus operation. So if you divide the number that is entered by the user by 2, you will get a result, but we are not interested in result. We are interested in whether it goes completely into 2 or not. That means we are going to use modulus operator, and with this we check the remainder. If the remainder is 0, then we say, here we can write, instead of sum, let me use a good practice, remainder. Here I will say if percentage remainder percentage equals to 0, that means echo percentage num1 is even. If it completely goes into 2, that means it's even, else echo number 1 is odd. Yes. number 1, let's try 99. 99 is odd, correct. Let's try an even number, let's say 24. 24 is even, perfect. So it's working fine. Let's go to the next one. Write a script that prompts the user for file name and then creates an empty file with that name. Okay, so we'll say underscore file name, enter file to create, file name to create, and then I think I just need to type an empty line into that file. So what here you will notice is that I'm taking a user input with the help of /set/p command, and then I'm echoing out. Echoing means printing an empty line with the help of the dot, and I'm redirecting it, sending that empty line into this file, and in that way it will create the file if it is not there, and if it is there it will overwrite it with an empty one. So make sure that you don't have that file. So file name, let's say 1234.txt, and it says nothing. That means let's open Explorer %cd %, and there must be a file 1234.txt. It's there, and if you open this file, it's empty one. So it's great, we have done that, fine. Now that is done, what about next one? Next one is create a script that lists all the files in a specified directory. So when it says specified, that means the user has to tell the path of the folder. So I'll say path underscore path, enter path. So what we do is we do dir /b %path %, and this should do the work as per my experience. So let's call it demo, and I want to see all the files in my C drive, all the folders and files. It's great, it's showing all that, perfect. Right now my command prompt working directory is D drive, even though we can see in the C drive. So cls, let's call demo again, and this time let's see F drive. Wow, perfect, F drive has a lot of files and folders, great, it's working fine. Next is write a script that counts the number of lines in a text file. Okay, seems like we need for loop. So I'll say file name, enter file name, and then you run for loop /f. You need to use back quote, so you use back q. You need to take all the tokens, %a in the file name, yes, and in case if it contains any double quotes, I will going to eliminate that. If that doesn't make sense to you, do not worry, I'm just making it fail safe, foolproof you can say. So it will work without even this. Let's make it work, let's keep things simple. So I need to count the files, so I'll say set /a, I need to increase the counter which I never initiated, plus equal to 1, and in the end we need to echo the value of the counter. Now note that we do not need set local enable delete expansion here, because I'm not using percentages inside the for loop. So all I'm doing is increasing the counter 1 by 1 after reading each line from this file, and in the end we will print the number of lines. So we'll say these lines. Okay, time for the truth. So I know there is a file socobox.bat. Okay, socobox, not soapbox. socobox.bat. It's also a text file, 412 lines. Great, it's telling me. I will see for a smaller file. Let me go ahead and check my D drive what is inside. So there is a demo file directly. So let's check. There are 9 lines in the demo file. So we will check the demo file with demo file itself. Demo.bat. So it says 8 lines. The thing is why? Because we are starting from 0. If we start from 1, it will go ahead and tell the correct answer. 9 lines. Perfect. Okay, so this is done, and okay, I can see within 10 minutes we were able to solve 7 exercises with proper, or not proper I will say, but with brief explanation and the proper results, how we are achieving it. And let me because we have 20 suggestions, let's create another video. I don't want to stretch this video longer. Let me know what are your thoughts. Was it too fast? Was it good for you? If you are a beginner, you are just starting with batch and you do not know what is happening here, so feel free to leave a comment below, and I will try to tackle these things slowly, in more explanatory way. I will explain it more. So yeah, leave a comment below, and if you have any specific problem that you can't solve, don't copy paste your entire code here. We have a Discord. We interact there every day almost. So go there, join the community, drop your question, drop your code, and maybe someone will help. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Give it a like, or if you dislike, give it a dislike. Subscribe, share this video with your friends, and see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.